What's happening? Good morning. Today I will make a video about the fragile ego of the narcissist. You know what I'm saying? I always say there's no point in talking about these diagnoses and say, thinking about what exactly is the diagnosis of the personality disorder of a person. Is it a personality disorder, a fully fledged one, or is it just the traits connected to it? Doesn't really matter, right? The question is, do they have a moral core? Yes or no? Anyway, see, we know that the narcissists have a fragile ego. And also in the diagnosis and in the psychological scientific discussion, they are still exploring this topic and changing their minds, and there are different currents. Some say that the covert narcissist is the only real narcissist, and they are also the best example for the twisted contradiction within the personality, because they have the grandiose sense of self, but they also have a negative, a bad object. They have introjected a voice that tells them that they are bad. Okay, so they have a voice inside of them that tells them that they are bad, but they have a grandiose sense of self, and this of course creates a lot of turbulence, contradiction, and this is also the reason why we as empath, we can't intuitively understand the narcissist. So why is somebody highly competitive if they are just a shadow of a healthy human being, right? So why would somebody try to compete with an authentic person if they are not authentic themselves? This does not make sense, right? For an empathetic person, we can understand this if we don't know about childhood trauma and what creates narcissism. And I told you also about this trap for empath, that when we understand the narcissist, we pity them and we might go back and like parent that child, that we have abandoned. But this is exactly what the relationship to a narcissist is parenting. Okay, you parent them, they parent you. And the thing is, what really hurts the narcissist the most is when they see you individuating. Because but you don't individuate to hurt the narcissist, you individuate for yourself. You have no other choice. If you want to live in an intoxic way, in intoxic relationships, you need to individuate, which means leaving the infantile relationship and state behind. It means to become fully self-supplying, fully independent, and stop being entangled in these trauma bond, codependent relationships, So the narcissist has this vulnerable, fragile ego, yet they are very competitive, and this means they project their insecurities, right? It means it is a topic for them. This vulnerability, this fragile ego problem, this vertical hierarchy, this splitting mentality, this black and white thinking, the dopamine control. This is a very worldly topic, okay? It's all about status, about what you own, your property, all these worldly things that you can count and make pictures of. This is what counts for the narcissist, and this is directly linked to dopamine for them. And this is why they are not authentic, alright? Because they miss what really life is all about, in my opinion. But for them, these things are the only topics. This is the core. This is why they don't have that, what I would call an identity core, right? It comes from within. Anyway, I thought I just wanna share this with you, that you cannot intuitively understand how these people operate, right? Why they compete with you, why they attack you, why they make you feel in a very, the only constant thing that I observed when I, as a naive, not empowered empath, got in contact with these people, the only constant thing I can remember is confusion, because you can't make sense of these things that happen to you, that are projected onto you, that they want you to they kind of try to make you take certain personality traits from them, or they try to really implement something in you, and it confuses. But it all makes sense when you understand the backgrounds. So you need this external education to understand it, okay? Yeah, they have a fragile ego, but a grandiose sense of self. And they are very self-absorbed, and self-absorption means they are inside themselves, and this is the whole world for them. There is no equal personality outside of them. It's not, okay? There is no God outside of them, okay? It's all happening inside of them, okay? This is why they never treat you as an equal. They see you as an opportunity to extract dopamine. And they will invest dopamine into you, but they will always extract more. They want to entangle you into a codependent situation. They want to extract something from you, and if they can't get the positive side of it, they take secondary supply by invoking negative emotions in you, okay? If a narcissist can't get through on the positive side, they go and take the negative attention, okay? But you should not fall for this, or be entangled in this, or be triggered in this. This is why we need to do the shadow work and individuate. It means that we get bulletproof and bullshit proof, okay? So we simply see through it, understand it, and stay away from it. Don't be triggered, don't be entangled, don't play the games with them, you know what I'm saying? And don't go back to that, even though you might feel this, man. They have abandonment issues, okay? It's all about this inner child that has been rejected, hurt, came too short, did not get unconditional love, right? So they want you to be entangled, and they make you feel like you can never leave. You can never abandon this child that you have to parent. This is the ultimate weapon to make you stay and give them, even though they treat you wrong. A child only can do that, right? Nobody else could get through with that behavior. So don't fall for that. Okay, don't fall for that. And just see through it. You don't need that. You don't need that. Don't hurt yourself. Okay. Just stay clean and get over the memories you have. Takes time.